Hello everyone, welcome to Fix It Troy. This video may not pertain to most of my subscribers and viewers, so if you're interested, keep watching. If not, that's fine too. You're welcome to search for another video or subscribe and watch the rest of our videos. This is replacing a door seal on an S750, and the reason I'm doing this video is I didn't have time to teach one of the owners how to change the door seal on an S750. So we're going to cover that topic right now. We're going to keep it short and show you how quick and easy it is to do. So we're going to swing the camera over here. The items that we're going to need. You're going to need some rubber gloves. You're going to need this particular. Are you able to focus in on that and show us that? That's Dow Corning high vacuum grease. That works for us. You're welcome to use regular aerosol silicone as well, food grade if you can find it. Rubber gloves, just basically to keep our hands clean from the grease. As well as you're going to need a new door seal. So let's start. We're going to pop the old door seal. Just a simple find an edge. Sometimes they come off real easy and other times not so easy. Pull it out, throw it aside, get rid of it. Grab your new door seal. Look for the seam. Sorry I didn't pre-find it, so we're going to all look together. Find the seam. The seam, keep that reference point. Always goes at the 12 o'clock position, must be at the top. Next step, get some of that handy dandy grease. Don't get nervous just because I'm putting grease on a rubber glove. And as you can see, I tore them already. Don't be afraid to get it on. You're just going to knead it in. What we're trying to do is just butter this all the way around the seal. All sides are good. And I think I'm due for that rubber glove. Probably should have grabbed some heavy duties for this. And another shot of that grease. Figure out where we left off. There we go. All right, we're just going to work it in and knead it all the way around the seal. Keep a little bit of that grease in the palm so you can pull it up as you need it. That's the back side. We're going to make sure it's worked all the way around the front side too. This grease does go a long ways, but you will go through some of it. The core of it is you just want to make sure that when it's all done that the seal is pretty well encapsulated with this grease. And that, in my opinion, I think that keeps the chemicals and this hot water from working its way into the pores of the silicone gasket. I'm not a scientist, so I don't know that answer for sure, but all we know is this works. There we go. And like I say, just keep working it all the way around. The lip is probably the most important. Now we're back to, we got to find that seam again because I think we're ready for an install. Should have marked it. Okay, seam's there. Now, when you go to install, make sure you're good and clean in the groove. I apologize, probably should have had a rag to wipe it out with. I did hose it with a garden hose to begin with, so I think we are pretty clean on that. Find your seam joint, make sure it's at the top. Go ahead, press it in with the lip towards the inside of the vessel. Then lightly push as you're laying it in, and you'll walk around. You don't want to stretch it, or you'll end up with a big hoop that you don't know what to do with. And by lubricating both sides of this seal, that would help push any excess back in if you need to. Let's start here. As you can see, I'm kind of rolling back and letting it drop in. using this finger or thumb to press it down in, and you'll feel it snap in. Okay, just about done, and sure enough, I did exactly what I said don't do, and that's end up with excess. I'm just going to keep trying to pull that out. Push back as we go. If we end up with excess, we're going to get a wrinkle. The wrinkle is what we're trying to avoid fully. Sorry, I'm chasing my excess around the edge here. When in doubt, you can always come back and pull it out and just start over. The whole idea is to keep pushing the seal in more than you're pushing down, because when you're pushing down, that creates excess or stretch. We'll just keep kneading that in until we pull out any excess. Then, for your seal to last a long time, or as long as you can possibly get out of it, there we go. As you can see, we got all the wrinkles out. The little one there, just keep working it in. A little more grease on your fingers while you're kneading that in, and that'll lubricate that seal for you. You'll get several uses out of it before needing to re-grease it with that grease. Now, things that'll make your seal last longer is after each use, take the garden hose, spray all the way around, and if you've got it, say a tweezers, grab a piece of rag or toweling, put behind it and make sure it's good and clean, because closing that door with any debris behind that seal will cause an imprint in the seal, which will cause it to damage. So that's the other thing is, always make sure before you pull the interior tray out, you have that door open as far as it'll go. And the reason I say that is if you don't, that tray will come out, it'll cut a slice through that expensive seal. So there you have it. You now know how to do a door seal. Any questions, you're welcome to message me. Or for those of you that have my telephone number, feel free to text me and we can walk through it some more. So there you go. Thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe.